Hey guys, Gordon here and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since the last time I put out a video and I apologize. Um, I'm going to keep trying to make videos the best I can, no matter who shits on me. I don't give a fuck. But that's here and now. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you guys about non-union and union apprenticeships and really how it played into my future, my career, and whatnot. Hey guys, like I said, I'm here to talk to you about the non-union apprenticeship that I was in, now the union apprenticeship that I was in. So as far as the non-union apprenticeship goes, it was through the Northwest Lineman College, the educational portion, and then the on-the-job portion was all competency-based at the company that I was at in Georgia. I thought it was great, to be honest. Really, there was no, I want to say, expectation. You knew what you knew, and if you wanted to know more, you asked questions. And the more comfortable you got with your lineman or foreman, really the more you could do. It was like a, feed the beast type of mentality, up to a certain extent, of course. With the book work, the educational portion, like I said, it was through the Northwest Lineman College. We had years 1, 2, and 3. I got books like this. This is year 1, module 1. It's broken up into 10 categories: power delivery, safety, first aid, OSHA, applied mathematics. This was just year 1. Basic knowledge. Really, if you went to line school, this was all the stuff you covered at line school. If not, if you didn't go to line school, it's still pretty basic stuff. A lot of common sense stuff. So I made it through years 1, 2, and 3 through the Northwest Lineman College. I did that in 2.5 years down south. Then I transferred up here to the Northeast. My wife was getting homesick. I'm originally from Rome, New York. So if anybody knows me, I apologize. So we wanted to move back up to the Northeast. So I applied a couple places, and one took. It was a union place, a union cooperative. I moved up here. It was like 1,100 miles back up to the Northeast, where I was enrolled in the apprenticeship up here. Well, partly enrolled in the apprenticeship. They utilized, it was through the NJATC, the Electrical Training Alliance. When I got here, I was enrolled. I had to test out of year 2 from my prior experience, even though I was told that it was going to be credited. I tested out of year 2. I passed the final. I was enrolled into year 3 in the educational portion. So year 3 rolls around. I made it through year 3. So, hoorah, I finished all 3 years of a union apprenticeship. But the 3rd year, I can tell you, well, and from what I've been told, you utilize this book the most. It's the guidebook for linemen and cablemen. We went through a ton of shit. I would probably say it was a lot more advanced than the Northwest Lineman College one. We went through advanced banking, transformers, underground. Let's see. What did we do? It was a lot of substation, ton of substation construction, and all the components. So it was pretty in-depth. I would say if I had to rate it on a 1 to 10 scale, it was probably like a 7 to 8 on like a hardness level, difficulty level. But hey, I made it through. So I'm done with the educational portion. Now the hours portion is a totally different beast. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip. It may or may not help you if you want to go from a non-union to union apprenticeship. Thinking back, I wish I would have did something like this because I've actually been told I should have did this. What you want to do is if you get into a non-union co-op or even a non-union apprenticeship, so to speak, write down everything you do that day, that week, that month, and get it signed off by a lineman, a lead line technician, or a working foreman. Do what you did that day. Write down your hours, how many hours you worked that day. Right down to the detail. And then what I would do for even more guidance is I would try to find a logbook, a union logbook, maybe call your local, or somewhere. Maybe a buddy's got a logbook from his apprenticeship that you can get the breakdowns on what exactly they're looking for. And I would start filling in your hours right then and there, and having, like I said, your foreman sign off on them hours. That way, there's no questions asked what you did that month, that week, that year. Going from a competency-based program where it was like, hey, you think you can freaking do this? Come on, Gordo, you can do this. Okay, boom, execute, done. To, well, no, you were a non-union, so our union apprenticeship is all high and fucking mighty. So don't get me wrong, guys. I'm glad to be in the union. I am, but there's a lot of disconnect between non-union and union. So I hope that helps. Gives you a little tidbit of information on the non-union side, the apprenticeship that I was in versus the union side in the apprenticeship that I just finished. So I don't want to rant too much on what's really going on with me as far as hours goes, because let's just say I'm not going to badmouth anybody. I am happy that I have a job, but let's just say I hate when people say one thing and do another. So, if you found this video helpful at all, drop a comment, a like, even subscribe. Maybe even tell me what you want to hear about or me to talk about next time. Until next time, catch you later.